If it gives me that Subaru for the third time, I'm gonna freak. Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo Sport. I need to switch to the car. I don't remember if I showed it in the last episode. The Alpine A110 1972. I didn't know this specific car, but I saw the newer version of the Alpine prior to this. I actually should check. See what settings I have on, all the way up, all the way down. This actually helped a lot, having -1. And the traction control at 2 means you can floor it around the turn, get a little bit of wheel spin, and it's not going to throw you around. But this suspension is kind of tricky. It's similar to the Beetle and the Dodge Challenger, the 1970 Challenger on here. They both do the weird thing where if you turn too much, the suspension locks. So if you try to go back to going straight to like correct your turn, it often messes up and you overcorrect every time. It's kind of odd, but what one is it? It's actually the Compétition de France, 295 horsepower. So we don't even have that much. Oh no! I have this car maxed out as much as it can go, so we're gonna have to see if there's going to be any competition. There's only 3 races. I tried the last one, just the track. I didn't do this actual race. I just did like a free roam track, and I tried this car on that track because I never drove that track before. And that was like a week and a half ago, probably. So this is going to be probably interesting. 6 laps, holy fuck. I didn't see that. Well, that kind of makes sense that it would be 6 laps because we're only doing 3 races. Last couple videos we did like 6 and 7 races per series. This is actually in reverse from what the track is normally at. Yeah, I'm a wee bitch. Ooh. Oh, I forgot that this has those weird clunky bumps. A little drift action. Is that a Peugeot? Or no, wait, is it? No, it's a Citroen. I had to slow down to look at the back of it. Come on, Bessie. I actually also tried this car on the Nürburgring. Like I said a lot in my past videos of Gran Turismo Sport. The Nürburgring is where I do like every car setup, pretty much. Which it doesn't always help. It sometimes helps to go on a track like this, one that has the really hard turns that you have to go a little bit slower. This specific track doesn't have that many hard turns. It's just that, not this next one, but that weird curved one. You have to pull it pretty hard. Place him in. Oh, I'm in first on our second lap. Oh, that was odd. Let's get some third-person action here. Beep beep. It's a great sounding car. It also has a really good third person. Some cars have weird third persons, like the Volkswagen Beetle, the older one, and the Volkswagen Bus. They both have absolute terrible third persons. You can't see anything that's going on in front of you. Love the growl from the interior. You could just hear the engine so much better. I've been having fun going around that turn right there. But seriously, this car, like, after fiddling around with it a lot and trying to get ready, because some of the cars in this game, like, if you're planning on doing a video, are intimidating. You don't want to have it set up bad and then you're fucking up constantly. Like the Nissan GTR, the R35, I think is what it was, or R34. I'm not good with Nissans. That last Skyline that we used in the last video, I thought it was set up great for the Nürburgring, but the second I did, like, the actual video, I wasn't racing on the Nürburgring, and it fucked everything up. It was not doing good. And I didn't like that it was set up like that, because sometimes it takes time to set up a vehicle in this game. Like this one, I worked hard trying to get it so it's comfortable for my driving. And it works very good. I tried a vehicle recently. I don't remember what one it was. But I tried a vehicle recently, and it handled like an absolute dream. And I loved it. You could... the 2016 Camaro SS. Doing drifts, you don't even have to try. That thing does it so nice and smooth with how I have mine set up. And I recently started going into... They have like RP communities of... Not really communities, just lobbies that people go to in here. And it's like cops versus crooks type thing, where you just drive around, you post in the chat like, oh, I'm drunk or some shit, and the cops will come after you, hit you. They have damage on and all that. Wonder if these races have the damage. I don't think I've ever wrecked bad enough in any of my videos to realize if damage was on or not. Those jets going by every time? I should have been against this wall to begin with. Oh, we're on our last lap. Oh, we drifted through a lot of that turn. To be fair, this car's doing absolutely great. Doing everything I want it to. I don't think that the gauges on the dash actually work. Oh, that's the steering locking, like I was saying about earlier. Yeah, I just turned on my right turn signal. I don't see the dash doing anything. That's weird. We won. We weren't too far ahead throughout that race. And my horsepower is quite a bit lower than the maxed out limit. Hopefully I don't run into anyone like that Ford GT from a couple videos back, unless it was the last video. No, it wasn't the last video. It was the video with the Challenger, which was the video before the last video. Okay, on to the second race. 6 laps again. Oh, I like this track. This might be a fun one. We do this track like every video, it seems. We did it with the... I think we did it with the Skyline. I know we did it with the Challenger. Most of these are fucking Clios and Peugeots or Citroens. There's the newer version of the Alpine right in front of us that the guy's driving like a drunk. Okay, for this track, I'm going to turn that probably to a 1. Sometimes turning that down, you can get better acceleration. Oh, no, don't. No, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I just need to not give it so much gas. Going around, stuff like that. You can't go too hard with this car or you're gonna fuck some shit up. Two seems to be the good area. Get out of my way, bitch. Come on. Dig, 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 dig. Oh, you try to pit me. Not really. I pitted myself off of him. But we gotta get this other car just like ours. Same color and everything. I don't know if they come in a different color. See you, bitch. There's a Peugeot. Oh! Okay, we're in first. I got the fastest lap, I guess. Halfway done with the race. I want to see if I can beat my past lap time. Let's try going absolutely none. Might get myself in trouble with it on this turn again. See, the key to it, like, I can drive cars with the traction control completely off. That's not a problem, but sometimes I get... It's too fun to drift. And drifting doesn't get you around turns fast. Like right now, I'm ahead. So I'm ahead and we still have 2 laps to go. So I'm not worried about it all right now. And especially with a car with this little of horsepower, it's hard to get it to kick out. Like, to get it to really go. It's not like the Dodge Charger on here. I have the Charger, I think it has like 900 horsepower, something like that. Might be a little less. That, you can get wheel spin all the way up to a little over 100 miles an hour. Just rip it straight down the street, no traction control. Your wheels are going to be spinning the whole time if you want. Ooh, that steering lock, I hate it. Other than the steering lock, this wouldn't be a bad drift car. Because you can do the drift. The problem is getting back going in a straight line with certain cars. Because it just rips you back going straight. down. I was actually thinking about live streaming this game and going back and doing every race prior to this, just in one live stream for fun. That way I could get money for other cars at the end of the day. Okay, on to our last lap. It feels like I started the endurance category. I'm not a big fan of 6-lap races, because I could have won this one on the second lap. Cletus. And this does have a really good first person. Oh, I remember what car I was driving. Now I remember. It wasn't the Camaro. It was one of the Ferraris. I don't remember what one it was, though. It was one of the ones I won. And it did drifts like a king. On to the last race. I'm wondering if I would have been able to do this set of races with the Bugatti Veyron. I'm not sure if I would have been able to, though, because it starts out with so much horsepower. I don't think that you could turn it down enough to be able to qualify for this. Move. Fucking Clio. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce them or not. That Peugeot 206. I think that's the same as... Not the same, but the same type of car as Need for Speed Underground 2. There was like an old Peugeot that you could use on there, which I'd like to start doing that series, and I would also love to start doing a Midnight Club series, because I never beat the first games. I don't even think I beat the third one, because the third one's forever long. And Los Angeles, I just played that online most of the time. That also has a Challenger on there as well. I loved that car. But if I did it, I'd probably clear my old game data, which I don't like to do, but I do at the same time, because then I can start off new and I can start it the way I want it. But if I started Los Angeles again, I would definitely start it with the Volkswagen Golf again. I love that car. How about you stop? Holy fuck. If my car catches on the front of your car, don't keep, just sitting there. Put on your brakes a little. I do that if there's a car in front of me sometimes. Sometimes. Not always. Look, he's right there. I'm gonna go to the right of him. Yeah. You have to brake early for that one. I learned that because this was the 30-lap course that I lost. I came in second place. I couldn't catch the guy on first. I think this was the one with the Porsche. That was a tough one. I don't like long races, especially 30 laps. 30 laps I do feel is better than the 30-minute one, because 30 minutes, no matter how fast or how slow you go, it's going to end at 30 minutes. The lap ones, the faster you go, the faster it's going to be done. Cletus. At least this one's only a 3-lapper. That's nice, though. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't lock up the steering like that. I hate it. I hate when you do that to me. I want to see after this race. I'm going to start doing it every video now. See what the daily reward car was. And also, I want to see what the next race, like what car we're going to need for the next race. That way I could start getting one ready early. So I could stop going so far out. I think for these races, they make you use the medium compound sports tires, which I don't care for medium compound. I like soft. The super soft is actually garbage. Those suck so bad. I need to be on the right so I can actually dip in. Huh. I was thinking I didn't do this race before, but I definitely did. Isn't it called, like, yeah, it's Village. Huh. I must have just forgotten, not realized. Because I saw the shape of the track, and I was like, that doesn't look familiar to me. I'd like to do Laguna Seca, the Mazda Raceway. That's like my favorite track. I thought that we were on our last lap. One more. You can do it. What was that? I think I damaged my car somehow. That was really weird. And it even sounded weird. I know I hit like the little rumbler on the side of the road, but after that, my car started like jolting. The Maybe I was just on the edge of my traction control and it didn't know what to do. Definitely hit the brakes. I think I fucked up that turn every single time. Come on. Accelerate. It did it again there, too. Maybe it's the... Wow, I just had like a minor stroke right there. Maybe it's the suspension knocking around. Like the wheels are grabbing and then they're not grabbing and they're grabbing again. There we go. On to win the race. Kerchow. Okay, now let's go over and see what we got as our daily reward car. What did we get? If it gives me that Subaru for the third time, I'm gonna freak. Are you fucking kidding me? This is my third one. I own 3 now. And the best part about owning 3 is not only do I own 3 of them, but this should be very, very easy to find. Not only do I own 3 of them, but every single one of them is exactly the same color. Same color, same version, same fucking everything. What one? That's 289, that's 289, that's 488. Let's see if I can... What happens if you sell it? Do you actually get... No, I won't delete it, I'll keep it. They were all gifts, every single one of them. Can't get rid of gifts. Okay, let's go see what the next race is. Which I probably could have done that earlier. Okay, the Group 4 Cup. Is that where it's 4-wheel drive? Oh, GR4 cars only. Okay, so that means we're moving on up to some other ones, and then next episode we're moving right back down. This'll be a fun one, I guarantee it. And so will this. So will that. And so will that. Okay. So we need GR4. Let's see what GR4 cars I already have. I have an idea of one that I might want to use. A category. GR4. Okay. This was the one that I was thinking about using because it is just a perfect car in every way. Every single way. I haven't used this Viper yet, I don't think, but most likely next episode I will be using the BMW. But I will probably also look and see what other GR4 cars I can get. I could probably downgrade. I think this originally was a GR4, but I should be able to downgrade some of the GR3 and the GR1s to get to a GR4. But that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click one of my previous, next, and related videos. And don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.